The Monkees were a fun pop group from the 60s. They had a TV show with a catchy little theme. Davy Jones of the Monkees passed in 2012, but this little theme lives on. Here we come, walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. Just try to be friendly. Come and watch us sing and play. We're the new generation. We've got something to say. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. Certainly another fixture in rock music from the 60s on was American Bandstand, hosted by Dick Clark. Everybody watched it. All of the stars, many of them anyway, got their start on American Bandstand. You got to where you knew who was going to be there. It was broadcast from Philadelphia. You'd watch every week. And they'd say to the kids after a song was played, "So what'd you think?" They'd go, got a nice beat. You can dance to it," which was the ultimate tribute. It ran from 1956 all the way up to 1989. And you might have heard things like, and the hop, or maybe, "Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Oh, come on, everybody, let's do the twist. And around and around and around and around and around. And around and around and around and around and around." Or strolling, later on in his career, Dick Clark switched to New Year's Rockin' Eve, which he hosted for many, many years until health issues made that impossible. Something completely different. Movies are another way of kind of getting away from it all. Kind of as theater does, as music does, it can put you in a completely different place, and sometimes that's a good thing. Lawrence of Arabia, starring Peter O'Toole, whom we also lost during this last decade. Broad, expansive, Oscar-winning. Across the desert. Completely different. Another singer very, very popular in the 50s was Patti Page. She made a number of hits, including things like, "How much is that dog in the window with the waggly tail? Arf, arf. Much is that dog in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale." But what I hear most often, or the most requests for, is the Tennessee Waltz. Girl goes to a dance. She introduces her girlfriend to her boyfriend. The girlfriend steals the boyfriend. Oh well. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee Waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my darling, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night the Tennessee Waltz. often felt like if a guy was that fickle, she was probably better off without him. I should mention at this point that one of the things that all of these musicians and actors and every other artist that we remember have in common is the joy they bring us. They bring us joy, they bring us inspiration, they help us think. You all do that too. Every single one of you has something that you give and something that you'll be remembered for. So keep that in mind. One person I want to mention right now is Debbie Reynolds. Debbie won an Oscar for Tammy. Tammy's in love. And I often tell people that I know them for their songs, and you will be remembered for the songs that were your favorites as well. One of the songs that we think of Debbie for is Singing in the Rain. And for those of you who are fans of Dancing with the Stars, you'll know that what they do is take somebody with very limited dancing experience and pair them with a professional, and they're expected to get up to speed very quickly. Debbie Reynolds was in kind of the same situation. She was only 18 years old when she was cast in Singing in the Rain opposite Gene Kelly, and from all accounts he was very hard on her. However, Debbie was up to the task, and later on she also starred in The Unsinkable Molly Brown, which required dancing as well. So here's one that I'm sure you all know, and that is Singing in the Rain. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing in the rain. I always have to put that last part in there because I think that's the part where they were dancing in the puddles. Another legendary 50s rocker that we lost was Chuck Berry. There were lots and lots of hits that we think of Chuck for. You probably heard at least a few times during the holiday season, Run, Run, Rudolph, which was one of his. But yet another one was Johnny Be Good. Those of you who know me know that I will always say, anytime you can move, as long as it doesn't hurt and the staff didn't tell you not to do it, it's good for you. And if ever there were a song that just encouraged you to tap your feet or beat along, it would be this one. Be down in Louisiana to New Orleans, we're back up in the woods among the evergreens. There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. There lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never learned to ever learn to write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ring and a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, Johnny Be Good. And yet another of our friends from the 50s, Fats Domino from Louisiana. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, when I found you. The world stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until 97 in 2019, Kara will be forever remembered for playing a part on Broadway of Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly, I can tell. Dolly, you're still growing, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I feel the room swaying while the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So take her back, fellas, find her an empty lap, fellas. Dolly will never go away again. Well, I mentioned earlier that one of the characteristics that you sometimes see in the people who make the biggest impression on us, even after they're gone, is their ability to feel hopeful and optimistic even when it's difficult. And if there's one thing that we've probably all needed in the last year, it's that particular quality. It always puts me in mind of the song, "You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene." To illustrate this last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything seemed so dark? Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. One star who exemplifies that, I think, is Olivia de Havilland. Olivia lived to be 104. She was the last living actor of the very well known and somewhat controversial Gone with the Wind. And people said to her, "Is it depressing for you to watch Gone with the Wind?" which she said she'd seen about 30 times, playing the part of Melanie. She said, "No, it's like a reunion, and it's a good reunion." And she also said, "I've lived a century. Isn't that amazing to have lived a century?" Everybody will remember this one if you've seen Gone with the Wind.